No. Hey, we're not gonna do that. And maybe we could have two of them are co-ed and one of them hits it. Hey, listen, we're not gonna do this game.
Violet, come here.
Violet.
Sit. Sit. Go move.
So what we're doing here is we're making a MIDI arrangement just by ear, because yours truly, I can't read music, and Noah actually can read some music, and so can Anna. So typically what happens is Noah and I will sit and work on an arrangement together, then we write out charts for the players, and in this case, just the way we've divided the labor, Anna's going to be writing out all the charts for the quartet.
Cal and I arranged a lot of the stuff for this show together. You know, he's got a great ear for like melodies and stuff like that, but he really relies on me for like some nuts and bolts kind of things. You know, if we're just gonna have strings, you know, sort of play a chord and do a pad for something, then it's like, you know, because I went to music school, it's like, it's not really that hard to sort of do a voice leading arranging thing. Instead of the strings just kind of chomping the same note, you can just arrange it so they sort of flow nicely from one thing into another. You know, at the end of the day, it's only rock and roll, man.
I don't know if we have pluck with buzz, but we do it like, so it's not like, it's like,
Yeah, we slap.
Like hit it really hard.
That's actually notation for literally doing that. Not a garage band. Talking about in theoretical music world.
Let's do that then.
And then for right here,
We're recording the part that Anna's been playing live, so that we know, because we actually aren't entirely sure what she's been playing live, because she just sort of amped it, and then but it was pretty. And so when we finish the arrangement, we will be able to arrange around that melody.
Well, my older brother plays the violin, and so when he started playing, I was 4, he was maybe 6. I wanted to play too. It was like instantaneous. And that led to years of private violin lessons. Studied classical music seriously. I mean, Andrew's a professional classical musician, and I studied seriously through college. And then quit when I was 21. I remember watching the Libertines at the Henry Fonda, and I went with a friend of mine who's a clarinetist. And we walked in, and I was like, that just looks like, that's just like cheating. You know, but then there were like hundreds of young people there to see this band play, and I was like, wait a second, indie rock and roll is like cool. Like it makes sense, like it's powerful, it like does the whole thing. And then I got kind of more turned on to it.
So we're gonna give you a bunch of swelling chords to like kind of support that solo, and I don't think we should even worry about another like melody there. I think that melody is really pretty.
that sounds good to me.
I met Mikkel pretty early on when I moved here. But we didn't know each other well, we just kind of like would run into each other at parties and shows and stuff, and then I ran into him one night at a taco stand at 2 in the morning. Ooh, calm. So he mentioned the band to me, and then I think in the space of that week, like we made plans to get together, and I got a call from some friends to come out and play a gig with Kanye West on that tour where he had a string band with him all the time. So all of a sudden I went from not even having opened a violin case for 5 months to having to suddenly start practicing with Kanye West on the side of a mountain in Aspen. I was standing behind him looking out at the crowd, and there were like, I don't know, maybe 15,000 people there, 60,000 people, and I was like, holy moly, this is a career.
The Callers, they're like a world-class quartet, but like it's led by Andrew, who's Anna's brother and like the coolest guy you'll ever meet in your life, and the nicest guy. I just want to like playing Disney Hall if I don't want the arrangements to seem really simplistic. But then I don't want to like try too hard to do this like Ravel and then all these different hard arpeggios and stuff just because we're trying to be like, we know it, you know. I mean that's like a world-class thing, and here we are just like a local band, and we haven't been home long enough for our egos to get all big and rock star like, and so to come home and suddenly have this like, oh by the way, you're gonna play Disney Concert Hall.